Well, I couldn't work today, man. I'm still getting over this dehydration, dude. You know what I'm saying? My fucking muscles are twitching and shit. So I'm gonna take another day off and I should be ready by Friday. Maybe a couple more days off will do me some good, man. You know what I mean? So I'm just gonna relax, take a chill pill, you know what I'm saying, for a couple more days and then be back out there, man. But anyway, man, you know, life has taught me a lot. Life has taught me that if you are not disciplined, you won't get the things that you desire. It's so simple, man. You know, life has taught me that patience is a virtue. Life has taught me that if you don't pick the right girlfriend or the right friends, you won't be motivated. You know, you won't be ambitious. You have to pick your characters around you carefully. That's what life has taught me, you know, and it has taught me that never to move in with a chick unless you have no choice. Because some dudes, they don't have any choice. They got to move in with a chick if they're homeless or if they're in a tight pickle or something like that, man, where they have to move in with a chick, then yeah. Other than that, if you got your own spot, your own clothes, your own food, your own material possessions, then, you don't have to move in with a chick. It always turns out to be a bad idea. I remember a while back, um, I knew this guy in my building. He got involved with some chick. This is back, I think it was back in 2002 or three or something like that. He got involved with some chick and he decided he was going to move in with her. And I said, nah, don't do it, man. Don't do it. It's a bad idea. He was like, okay, whatever. He ignored me. I say several months later, not even a year later, I say about several months later, he was seeing that it was a big mistake to move in with a chick. He was already thinking about packing his bags up and leaving. You know, when I told him not to do it, and he didn't listen to me. So he ended up moving back out, you know. No, he ended up moving out of the fucking house with her back into his place. You know what I mean? And I didn't want to tell him that I told you so, but I did. So, but look at me, I did it like um I don't know, a few years later after that, but I had no choice. I was homeless at the time. So I had to move in with a chick, you know. So life has taught me a lot. Now I gotta learn from these lessons, and keep it moving. I can't make the same mistakes over and over again. You know, you got to learn from your mistakes. That's how you grow. That's how you evolve. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't learn from your mistakes, you'll keep on doing the same shit over and over again and you'll never grow. There's a lot of older guys who they are knowledgeable, but they don't have that wisdom. You know what I'm saying? Because they keep on doing the same thing over and over again. You can have knowledge, but if you don't have that wisdom, you know, you're basically no good. You know, I can't talk to you and learn from you if you don't have wisdom. And I'm like, I'm trying to like warn other men of the mistakes that I have made in the past so they don't have to go through those mistakes and go through the heartaches and the shit that I went through with women, the shit that I went through in the streets, the shit that I went through with phony ass friends and stuff. You know, that's why I got this channel up, man, so I could warn men of the dangers, of life. You know, it's always better to learn from somebody else's mistakes. They say experience is the best teacher. I totally agree. I totally agree. But you don't have to go through the experience, you know, if you learn from somebody else's mistakes. I made two mistakes in my life that cost me a lot. You know, I moved in with a chick twice in my life and I regret it. Boy, I regretted it. I regret it. And I'm still feeling the shock wave, you know, behind that silly bullshit that I put myself through. You know, moving in with a chick the second time around was the biggest mistake I have ever made. That's why I try to warn men about cohabitating with women and even getting married to females nowadays, because females can leave you after years of being with you. They can take half, just like they did Dr. Dre. You know what I'm saying? All she has to do is say, you know what, I'm tired of you. I'm pulling the plug. And you have no control over that. That's why getting married today is so dangerous. No matter what anybody says, you could come by and thumb this video down, but that's the God given truth right there. That's the God given truth. Because we've seen it so many times where men have gotten married and um, have gotten got in divorce court. Luckily, he don't have to pay child support. He's lucky, Dr. Dre. That shit is dangerous nowadays, man. You know, it goes far beyond just going out and having flings and stuff and spending money to chase women. That shit is cheaper than cohabitating or getting married. Yeah, we all want to get married in our hearts, but society has taught us that getting married could be the beginning of the end of you. And then when the marriage ends, that could be the end of you. You know what I'm saying? So it's a gamble. When you get married and stuff like that, it's a gamble. I'm not saying don't get married. Go ahead and do what you want to do. But don't say I didn't warn you. Don't say I didn't warn you, because I was in a relationship for nearly 10 years because we got back together. Me and my ex-girlfriend, we got back together. So that added on to the years we was together. We split up for a couple of years, and we got back together again. Moved in with it, moved into a spot together again. Everything was one big happy family, just me and her. I loved her, she loved me. We cooked for each other. We called each other babe. Then one day it all came to an end. We get tired of each other after a while. Sometimes women think that the grass is the grass is greener on the other side, man. Sometimes they think that, and sometimes the men think that too, that the grass is greener on the other side. So that's why it's so hard to trust other human beings, especially women, because they're like night and day sometimes. Don't get me wrong, we all yearn for a relationship. We all do. We all, in our hearts, want to get married. But it's just on the outside of things, man, it's just so dangerous. You're taking a huge risk. You know, you're taking a huge risk getting married in this country. Now, if you travel outside the states looking for a wife, and you're looking to, move into another country and stay there, that's different because the laws are different over in other countries. But out here, especially in California, you're going to get got. You know, if I don't know about you, but I think that Dr. Dre has got, and that's a huge lesson for him to learn, man. Anyway, I'm going to end this video. You guys have a good night. Subscribe, like, comment, and click the notification. I don't even know how to say that no more. Click the notification bell button. I'm out.